Hey everyone, welcome back to Twister Sister Studios. I'm Holly, the Twister Sister, and I am here in Texas right now visiting my family for my mom's birthday. We got to see the eclipse while we were here, and we've just been having a blast. So I'm just hanging out in our little guest room that we're staying in, and for my mom's birthday, I made a bunch of balloon flowers and just kind of stuck them all over this wall piece that she has because it has a lot of little things that I could tie balloons onto. And so I just covered it with flowers to decorate for her birthday. It was really fast and simple. I didn't go crazy, but she was just going on and on about the flowers and wants to learn how to make them. And so I thought, I've never done a tutorial on this, so why don't we do one while I'm here? Because I brought a few balloons with me on my trip. And so this is the woven flower that I'm going to be doing today. Now, I am not the first person to teach this. I'm not the only one who has a video on this on YouTube now. But sometimes it helps when you just hear things a different way, right? You can learn the same thing from different people, and watching it one way you don't understand it, but then you watch it by somebody else and it finally clicks. So if you're having trouble with the balloon flower weave, maybe this will be the video for you where it finally clicks. So let's go ahead and get some balloons. Now, when you're learning this design, I definitely recommend using 3 different colors to help you as we're moving balloons around to keep track of where the different balloons go as you're getting the hang of this design. So you're going to need 3 different 260s, and you want to fully inflate except for about a 1/2 inch tail on the end. And you're just going to right away tie those ends together for all 3 balloons. So you'll have 3 loops. Now what you want to do with each loop is find the midway point. So just pull it out away from the nozzle, find the middle, bring your hands together, and then twist right there to make 2 loops of the same size. And we're going to do that for all 3 of our colors. I love this color combination. I just kind of randomly grabbed it out of my little kit here. But it's a key lime green, a teal color, I always forget what these are called, and fuchsia. So I don't know, they just really look pretty together. Anyway, you're going to take all 3 of your balloons once you've twisted them in half, and we're going to just take one hand around 3 of them and your other hand around the other 3, and just rotate your hands around a couple of times till you have alternating colors. Okay, so we want pink, blue, green, pink, blue, green. So we've got the pattern of alternating colors. And if you want to do just a simple flower, here you go. 2 tutorials in one. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to another view so you can see this from my perspective. I think it'll be a little bit easier to teach it that way. So I'm going to change cameras and show you guys how it looks to me as I am weaving and moving these balloons around to turn this into this. Let's go. All right, here we are. So we've got our flower petals all laid out. You want them lined up like this. You don't want them like some of them turned like that. You want them all facing the same direction. And what we're going to do is start with one. Pick any one you want to start with. So I think I'm going to start with the pink here. And you can see that on each loop you have a section of balloon in front and a section of that same balloon in the back. So this is the front piece and this is the back piece. What we're going to do, I'm going to start this pink here, and I'm going to take this front piece of the pink and I'm going to switch places with the back piece of the green beside it. And I'm always going from the right to the left. So we're working our way counterclockwise around this flower. That's just the way I do it. So I'm going to take my green back piece and I'm going to switch places with it with the pink front piece. Okay, so I've pulled that pink one to the back and the green one has come to the front. So now I have 2 green front pieces and 2 pink back pieces. Okay, so that's how it should look for now. Now that we have 2 green pieces that are in the front, we're going to take the left side green front piece. We're going to come over to our next petal and we're going to take the back piece of the blue. So we've got the green front, the back piece of the blue, and we're going to swap places with those. So we're going to pull that blue one to the front and push that green piece to the back. So now we have a green piece and 2 blue pieces in the front, okay? So we're going to keep doing that same thing as we're going around. So again, we've got 2 blue pieces in the front. So I'm going to take this left side blue piece, hold on to that. We're going to come over now to our next petal, which is pink, and we're going to take the back piece of the pink and we're going to swap places with this blue front piece here on the left. So I'm just going to take that blue one, push it towards the back, and bring that pink one towards the front. So now if you look at the pattern we're making, we've got in the front pieces here, green, blue, pink. Okay, so we want to keep doing that for the rest of our petals. We only have 3 left. So I've got 2 pink pieces in the front here. So we're going to take the left side pink piece and we're going to swap places with the back piece of our green petal beside it. So we're going to take that pink, push it towards the back, bring that green one up in its place. Now you can really see the weave starting to happen here as we're getting close to the end. So now we've got 2 greens in the front here. We're going to take the left side of this front green piece and we've got a blue beside it. So now this is the front, this is the back of the blue. We're going to swap places with the back of the blue piece and this front green piece. Just going to switch places, pull that green up towards the front. Now you might think that you're done, but we do have this wonky pink piece here. It's not really fully woven in. And if you look here at the bottom, you can see we've got 2 blue pieces sticking out here right beside each other. So we know that we are not done. So we just finished with this blue petal. It's got 2 pieces right beside it, so that can't be right. So we're going to take this left blue piece. And the next color, if you get confused whether you're going to be switching with this green or this pink, just look at the pattern that we're making with our different colors. So we're doing pink, green, blue, pink. It should be alternating pink, green, blue, pink, green, blue. So what we need to do is take this pink that's in the back, it's in the inside of our flower, which is in the back, and we're going to swap places with this left blue piece. So we're going to take the pink and bring it up front and push that blue piece towards the back. And now you can see we've made that perfect alternating pattern with these front bubbles. We have pink, green, blue, pink, green, blue, all the way around. And so that you know with these colors and this pattern that you have done it correctly. Now if we flip this over and look on the inside, it is the same on the inside as well. We have green, pink, blue facing forward or pushed forward towards the front. So we know that we've done this correctly. Now, if you have a flower that you're doing all one color, like I did for the wall that I made, what you can do to make sure you've done it correctly is just pick one of these balloons that's facing towards you, and it should be every other one should be one above, one below, one above, one below, one above, one below, one above, one below, all the way around. So you should have these alternating balloons where these are pushed towards the front and these are pushed in towards the back. Okay, so if you don't have that, you can you might need, sometimes if they're all the same color, you can get a little confused as you're doing it, but you can always check your work by checking these bubbles that are pulled out towards you, and you might need to swap a few of them to finish off your flower and give it that perfect woven beautiful look. And these also make really pretty skirts for princesses. You can kind of pull them together, squish them in towards each other, and have a more closed looking flower, maybe like a tulip or a poppy or something. Or you can kind of flatten them out to open them up a bit, and then you have more of that open kind of daisy looking flower piece. So that is what it looks like from my perspective. All right, so that is how I do my woven flower designs and how I kind of think about it and talk myself through it as I'm making the weave. Now I want to show you just real quick how to finish these off. For the ones I did recently, I just use a simple round. You could also put like a few, like a little cluster of pinch twist in there. I think that would be pretty. But for easy, we're just going to use a little round that's just blown up to the size of maybe a baseball. You probably should tie these off, but you don't have to. You could just insert it right into your flower if you want to save yourself a knot. You're just going to take the nozzle of your round and just kind of shove it down, pull it nice and snug, tightly between a couple of your petal balloons. And then I always just hook it around one of these balloons that's kind of bulging out towards the back, wrap it around one time, and then you have a beautiful little flower with a nice round for the center. If you want to add a stem to these, big pinch twist on the back so your lime green goes down. Let's do that real quick. I don't usually add stems to the, I guess it depends what I'm doing. A lot of times these are for decor, and so I'm just sticking them onto a garland or taping them on the wall or something. But if you do want to add a stem, could be pretty, right? So what I would do is get rid of the hair that I've shed on here. You've got some tails here, so you could just tie these together. That might be the easiest way to do this, or you could just wrap that nozzle in around your petals. But we've got it tied on. We want the flower to face towards the front, maybe, unless you're doing like a tulip sort of design. I'm gonna do a big fat bubble here, grab it, twist it around to make that a nice sturdy pinch twist. Okay, so now you've got your flower facing front on the stem, and then you can do some simple leaves. Just fold that over. I'm trying to lean back to get it all in the shot, and there we have a beautiful flower on a stem. So very versatile design. Again, I really do like using these for very fancy princess centerpiece type designs for the skirt. Beautiful flowers. To people who are not in our industry, this just looks like amazing. And even people who are in our industry always, I mean, the flower weave is always a hit. So this is definitely a good skill to add to your bag and master this one. So I would love to see your flowers this week in our free Facebook group. Please share photos if you do attempt to do the flower weave, and let us know if it's your first time attempting this skill and how it went for you, and we'd love to see what yours ended up looking like. So the group information to join us is in the description below this video. We'd love to see you over there this week. I'll be hanging out, and I can't wait to see your pictures. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more fun balloon twisting tutorials and tips and tricks for starting and running your own balloon business, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, happy twisting. Bye!